Hello, y'all. It has been over a year. I know. But there's a perfect excuse for that. And that perfect excuse is basically this video that I'm about to watch because I am more stressed than ever. I think the last time I posted was May 2024. I think. I don't even remember anymore. The point is, I have gone through a lot of life changes and so many things have happened. Yeah, life is life, and man, for some reason I was so fatigued that when I came across this video, I felt like making a video again. I don't know, it's weird. I really wanted to. I really felt like it. So, the science organization that I work for, I'm a lab technician and I work in science education right now. Um, the big overarching organization decided to get rid of the science education branch entirely because the higher ups made some terrible decisions with their money, and now we have to pay for it because that is literally how the world works. So I found out in April that they were letting us go, and I have been preparing for my future, just basically trying to secure it. Because this administration is not the biggest fan of science. If you are an American, you absolutely know what I'm talking about. But for my international viewers, this current America is not the biggest fan of the STEM world. It's difficult for me to figure out where I'm going to dip my toes in next, especially because the job market is also atrocious here in America. So there are a lot of concerns that I have about, the future after December 31st for me. So that's when I'll be officially let go. So I've been undergoing a lot of training and personal and professional development to make myself a very competitive applicant for many other opportunities. So this past year that you guys haven't seen me, I have grown so much, like exponentially as a person, exponentially as a scientist. And I stand before you. I sit here before you. I sit here before you a completely different person than who posted last. So I'm excited to start a new era with you guys. Yeah, I missed y'all. Now my gaming channel, I've been a lot more active, so you may want to sub over there, help us sister out. I play a lot of horror games because horror is kind of like the only thing that's exciting me these days. But also, I'm an October baby, so I was born to love horror anyway. Yeah, you'll probably see me more there, but I do want to keep this channel more consistent. I did take a long hiatus, but I think I am back now. I'm ready to go. I'm a completely different person than I was last, and I can't wait to show you guys the evolution of Mel the Scientist. Yeah, without further ado, I want to relieve some stress. I know you press on this video because you want to relieve some stress, and I want Kurzgesagt to give us the answer to how we can change this point in our lives, So, sit back. I got my blanket. I'm ready to go. Let us dive into the video. I want to be able to feel a lot better about my situation. I want to feel extremely less stressed. I want to take this video in. I want you to take this video in. I will definitely give my thoughts about what I hear. And yeah, let's have fun.
Stress is an ancient superpower that's slowly killing you. It evolved as one of the most powerful tools for survival, but has turned into a double-edged sword in the modern world.
Yeah.
It grants your wish to rise to a gnarly challenge or to work harder, but claims a chunk of your life force in return. Unless...
Don't I know, man, when I tell you, I am so overworked. I mean, stress will do it to you, man. I am just left exhausted, fatigued. I have never been this way physically and mentally. Oh god, the pressure of life, man.
you learn how to use it right. What is stress? Why is it harmful? And what can you do to escape its consequences?
Tell me, please.
All living things strive for homeostasis, a state where their body is in balance. To maintain this balance, they make adjustments like moving into the sunlight or eating nutrients. But the world is a cruel place with death lurking behind every corner, and organisms need a way to react to extreme situations.
Yeah.
This is how stress evolved, as a physical response to a stressor, which is anything challenging or dangerous. Stress is a very fast, drastic change of the state of the body that prioritizes survival. An emergency program that lets the organism push way out of its comfort zone to survive.
I do agree with this because, man, am I being pushed out of my comfort zone. Like I said, I've been undergoing some professional development and I've been teaching myself. Like, I have literally been upgrading my technical skill level. I've been studying to earn a biotech industry credential, and I literally have been doing all of that training by myself. And I literally only have about a month and a half left to continue studying for it because I won't have access to the laboratory that I work in anymore. So I'm literally continuing to learn new techniques and master old ones and solidify new ones, like with a month and a half left. So, like, when I tell you I am beat, I am beat. Like, I have never been pushed out of my comfort zone so much. So I fully understand this.
To understand how stress works in humans, let's visit a scene 50,000 years ago. The superpower awakens. A group of early Homo sapiens are huddled around a fire when suddenly a desperate and starving saber-toothed tiger attacks their camp. Their leader,
I'm dead.
The bear smasher, jumps up as time slows down. His brain classifies the tiger as a critical stressor
Yes.
and unleashes the stress response. Adrenal glands pump out adrenaline that rushes through body, activating fight or flight mode.
Yes,
His
ma'am.
heart starts beating faster and his lungs accelerate, providing an emergency supply of nutrients
Just
and oxygen
animation.
to all critical systems. Adrenaline dictates that his muscles have energy priority over his other organs and activates them for rapid action. Their strength and speed are ramped up. Pain and fatigue signals are muted while his senses become super sharp and lock in on the threat.
Because you don't have a choice.
Perceives
You gotta
every
fight that
detail
thing.
with maximum clarity and realizes the tiger is getting ready to pounce. There's only a split second to react. Adrenaline forces to make a quick, impulsive decision.
Strike
Without
that
thinking about it,
biatch.
he chooses to fight and attacks with full force. But the battle is long and arduous. The
He would
animal
not
is
survive
desperate
that.
and will not back down. Our humans risk exhaustion. A new hormone joins the battle, cortisol. Cortisol is the slower, more strategic hormone that manages a longer stress response. It orders a total shift of all body systems, ramping up the fuel supply while suppressing all non-essential functions like resting, disease defense, or digestion. Or's body isn't his own anymore, it belongs to stress. Finally, Or the
Wait,
bear
wait,
smasher
wait.
deals
He kind of looked like Midoriya. Let me see. Don't he look like Deku? He looks just like Deku right here, in the eyes and everything. Like, this is the exact same teal color. This is Zuko Midoriya.
or it belongs to stress. Finally, Or the bear smasher deals the killing blow. The tribe gathers in celebration. Their bodies shut down fight or flight and activate rest and digest. Wounds begin to hurt and muscles cry in exhaustion. It's time to recover and heal, bond and tell stories about how they killed the angry tiger god. Some fall asleep, others eat to replenish.
I know he passed
The
out.
tribe relaxes and homeostasis is being restored. These people are your ancestors. When did this amazing superpower turn into a curse?
Modern life.
The deadly email. Our world has changed so quickly and profoundly that our biology couldn't keep up. Stress is still the same it was 50,000 years ago. Sense a stressor, react immediately and with full force, prioritize present moment survival, make sacrifices if necessary. That works well when you have to jump out of the way of a car, but most stressors we encounter nowadays are abstract, acute, and more numerous.
And petty.
Often intangible, persist for much longer, and usually don't even require physical action.
No, for real.
The tigers of the past are now angry emails, deadlines, online
Yes.
dating, rush hour traffic, or doom scrolling the news and social media. But our brains are built
Absolutely.
to take fear very seriously. So if you experience even a short burst of anxiety over an email or because you scrolled through Twitter, the helping hand of stress springs to
This is why I am not on social media. I literally have Instagram and Twitter and all that stuff for my jewelry business. But when I tell you I do not get on it because it is so pointless to do it. I'm sorry. Like, if you're someone who just isn't, and I'm introverted, I don't need to be on social media. I don't need to post about things. Like I said, I only do it for my jewelry business. I just can't imagine. I do need to post for the Mel the Scientist channel though. I'll try and post as soon as possible. It's just I can't be bothered, y'all. I do not like posting. It takes so much time out of your day to try and make a perfect post, and it's too much, man. I can't do it. I fully agree with this. You will take so much stress off if you just throw it away. Don't even get on it.
action. You can have dozens of these micro stressors per day, constantly activating your stress response, even if you barely notice it.
Also, just because people are so stupid, man. People are so dumb on these platforms. Like, I can't even imagine fighting with someone who is very clear that they are just not smart. They don't understand life except from a privileged or and or young and or inexperienced viewpoint. And it's like, why would I fight that? Why would I contribute my mental energy to that? So I choose not to do it because I would be so annoyed at the things that I see. I just can't do it.
Anymore. While these micro threats stack up, we also have to deal with bigger stressors like unpaid overtime, angry clients, rising rents, inflation and healthcare, or tariffs and chaos, making our future more uncertain. But the boost we get from stress can also be extremely helpful if you have to study for an exam, run a marathon, or complete a big project.
It's true.
It's a proper superpower and can feel exhilarating, even addictive. So
I don't
many
know
of us
about
end up
addictive.
abusing it. Especially if you work in a competitive field, you may keep pushing and challenging yourselves and others, relying on stress to get your best performance possible. The problem
I absolutely agree with that because I think if I hadn't had to deal with the stress of losing my job, and I don't think I would have pushed myself to obtain this certification. I think had I come across it sooner, I would have definitely worked for it, but I think I probably would have maybe given up in between or just not pulled through in trying to obtain it. I would have probably taken it for granted because of the time that I would have felt that I had. I don't think I would have treated it as critical as I do now because I don't want to move to the next level. I don't even want to obtain another another like job opportunity until I get that certification. So I know that a lot is riding on me to do it. So the stress of that is really what's pushing me to do it. So I absolutely understand that.
is that stress was only ever intended to be used in short spurts and critical situations. If it's activated over days, weeks, and months with no release, it becomes chronic stress, one of the deadliest conditions for humans.
Me.
How chronic stress destroys you. The price of chronic stress is the slow destruction of every part of your body and brain. As the stress cascade is activated over and over, adrenaline and cortisol keep flooding your body. Your fight or flight systems are overactivated while your rest and digest functions are constantly suppressed. Your muscles tense up.
No, because like I literally woke up at 5 o'clock this morning, like 2 hours before my alarm, and I was trying to go back to sleep and I couldn't. And yesterday was one of the longest days I've ever stayed at work. And I usually walk home from the bus stop, and it's like a mile. Like, I literally walk a mile to the bus stop, and I walk home from the stop. Like, I'm always walking, which is a good thing. You should walk, but like I expend a lot of energy every day. And yesterday I got there early, and I stayed very late, and I literally couldn't even wake up to my alarm. Like, I was like, body, you really did this to me? Like, I was like, I need to get rest. I clearly am overstressed. That's literally why we're watching this video right now.
Up for a fight that never comes. Instead, your back, shoulders, and neck scream under the tension, and you get pounding headaches. Your digestive tract cramps and suffers, either holding things in too long or rushing things out. Your fat metabolism is disrupted and starts slowing down fat breakdown, while increasing fat buildup in your belly area. Your cells become less responsive to insulin, increasing your risk of metabolic diseases. Your heart keeps pounding, eager to supply your body with fuel, but your blood vessels aren't built for this constant overactivation and get destroyed in the process, massively increasing your risk of a heart attack or stroke.
Yeah.
Your immune system gets weaker and stronger at the same time, in a way that causes maximum damage to you. The parts that protect you from disease are suppressed because who cares about a cold if you have to fight a tiger? This increases your risk of infections, cancer, and autoimmune diseases.
Yes. Being stressed, in case you didn't know, being stressed makes you physically sick. Like, it actually does. So you really do have to be careful about it. And one of the steps that I'm taking is watching this video and sharing it with you all. So this is my way of helping to relieve it.
While cells that cause inflammation for wound healing are massively boosted, inflaming your tissue all over. Your brain gets rewired to serve stress. Perceiving an ongoing critical emergency, it slows down calm reflection and thinking, instead favoring quick and rapid reactions. You literally get worse at thinking clearly and lose wisdom points. You're much more likely to make bad, impulsive decisions like breaking up, eating junk food, or using drugs.
We are not bringing back Felicia back.
Problems while creating new ones. Under chronic stress, you're simply a worse version of yourself. If this persists, your memory and cognitive abilities get worse as you slide into anxiety and depression. So your chances of getting out of a stressful situation...
You know what? I don't think I'm deteriorating, but I will say my memory is temporarily not what it was. I will literally go downstairs to find something, and then I'll get downstairs and I'll literally forget what it was I came to get, and I'll be like, no, this cannot happen to you at this point in life right now. No. So yeah, and then I'll literally have to go back up the stairs and look around my room and figure out what it was that I was trying to do, and then I'll eventually remember, and then I'll go back downstairs. It's terrible. I don't believe I'm deteriorating. I hope to God I'm not, but yeah, I do understand the cognitive abilities in terms of memory.
In the modern world worsen the longer you're chronically stressed. A hellish, vicious circle. If you can't escape it, odds are that you may die earlier and suffer greatly along the way.
Which I plan not to do.
How to use stress as intended. Stress can be your friend. In measured doses, acute stress enables you to conquer mountains and push beyond your comfort zone, helps you to improve your skills and grow as a person.
I don't think climbing a mountain is acute stress. I think that's pretty freaking chronic stress. For me, that would be. There is no actual way I'm climbing. This is something I will not be caught dead on a mountain trying to climb it. Because I will probably actually become dead. No, this is one of those chronic situations for me. This ain't even fight or flight. Nope. Can't do this. Big respect to people who can do it, not me.
And it can make it feel amazing to perform at your very best. But to get the good without the bad, it's critical that you properly wind down your fight or flight response and relax. Listen to your body. If you feel stressed, you are stressed, full stop. There's no universal threshold you have to reach before you're allowed to do something about it. Next, ask yourself, is your stress response productive in your situation, and is there an end in sight?
I'm hoping there is.
If you're studying for exams or moving house, stress is a superpower, helping you
unlock your
full potential.
I think so.
But your health needs breaks from fight or flight mode, be it meeting friends, working out, or going for a walk in nature. Relaxation is not being lazy. This is serious self-care.
Agree.
If you relax actively and regularly, you'll keep stress from claiming a price on your body and mind.
If you feel, because I have literally felt this way, where it's like, when I need to come home and just play a game, a video game or something, or just if I take my work home with me, and then I'm just like, I feel myself not in the mood to do it. I'm just like, well, clearly I should not be working. I need to watch a movie or something. Like, my body is telling me, girl, you need to chill. I don't even know why you brought work home with you, because you clearly weren't going to do anything with it. I've had so many weekends like that. So, yeah, I feel that.
And still be able to use its power. If you can't do this at the moment, plan active relaxation time as soon as you can, without this stressing you out. Okay, but what if you suffer from constant unhelpful stress? You can't control your body's stress response, but you can influence it. As annoying as this is, mindfulness, like meditation or yoga, is scientifically proven to take the edge off stressful situations and to tell your brain that this email is not a deadly tiger.
Not doing
But
yoga
the single
either.
most effective way to remove stress from your life is to remove the stressor itself. Become your own personal assistant and assess where tiny bursts of stress are coming from during your day. Do you feel stressed when you doom scroll?
That's valid.
Social media doesn't show us what we want, but what makes us engage.
True.
And
Absolutely.
negative emotions make us engage the most.
Which is
So simply getting rid of the apps.
I was literally saying that because I was like, social media does not. I don't. When I'm scrolling through social media, I don't get. I mean, unless it's people that I love that I follow. I'll be like, oh, okay. But most of the time, the reason why I don't go on like the feeds, or I don't go on like things that are recommended for me. That's why I hate being recommended things, because clearly you don't know what I want. Like, I'm just being shown things that people thought was should be hyped right now, but I don't agree with a lot of what's out there. So I'm just gonna have a negative reaction. I'm just I'm gonna be like, do something with your life, do something else. Jesus Christ. Except say dumb things on social media, or just post dumb stuff. Like, it gets me in a negative mood, so I literally have to remove it.
Or unfollowing stressful people can actually remove a lot of stress from your life. Especially with the really big problems, removing the stressor is extremely effective. If you live in a dangerous neighborhood, move. If you're bullied at school, see if you can change your environment.
Well, if you live in a dangerous neighborhood, it's not so simple to move. I can't really agree with that. You just got to be careful. Do not take shortcuts. If an alleyway is a block closer to your house than a street that makes you go 4 blocks, take the 4-block route. You'll be much safer. You don't have to worry about things. The best way to not be in a dangerous situation is to avoid it entirely. So just walk around. Do not walk straight through if straight through is very dangerous. Do not take the shortcuts. Don't take the shortcut if the shortcut is the devil. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
While this is drastic advice and may not be easy, it will have the biggest impact on your chronic stress levels. So think about what you can change in the midterm. Of course, there are situations where you can't just eliminate the stressor or meditate the chronic stress away. If your brain is stuck in stress mode for too long, it will get worse and worse at solving problems. You may not be able to think clearly to get out of your situation. In these cases, the most powerful move is to ask for help.
Yes.
Open up to friends or family, or get professional help. An extra pair of hands can make a huge difference. In the end, life will throw stressors your way. This is unavoidable. And that's okay. Stress is your superpower. Use it. But never forget to get to the other side of it.
That's right. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. Please talk to someone. I think that's probably the best advice out of all this, because if you feel like you can't handle it, if you're just like, well, I heard everything, that was said here, but, I don't really know how to really be able to handle it, that's when you talk to someone. One of the best things I have ever started doing is writing things down. I mean, like on big whiteboards, like being able to write something out on a big, frame, and just kind of like get it out so you don't have to have it in your mind anymore. Even if this is like a to-do list, things that, like when I come to work and I know there's a lot of stuff I have to do, I'll literally list every single thing that's there. And by the end of the day, I'll have completed like majority of what's there, almost everything, maybe even everything, because I wrote it down. I had it there to do, and it was able to motivate me to finish it. Like, even across from me right now, you can't see, but I have like certain goals that include studying for the certification I'm trying to get, updating, my CV and stuff like that. Like, having things to look at that remind you of the things that you have to do so you don't have to stress about it mentally helps so much. So I would definitely say jot things down from my personal experience. My content in the future will definitely reflect things that I want to share, things that reflect the brand of my channel and what I really want to do, which is to engage viewers and help them learn something, help them feel better at the end of the day. I'm so glad. Thank you to all those who still stayed subscribed the whole time. That's amazing. And this is for you, really. I can't wait to have your engagement again. And I'm so thankful to everyone who was new, people who subscribed even when I hadn't even posted for a long time. I thank you so much. I can't believe it. That's it. I'm in my pajamas right now because I'm trying to relax, and I don't even know. I'm gonna have to do some editing. We'll see how much I do, because I don't even think we'll see how much editing I end up doing. But yeah, thank you so much, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Please be sure to check out my gaming channel. You'll probably see me a lot more over there, because that's definitely a lot more of my free time and just having some fun and being able to live stream that, or maybe edit some stuff down the line. But yeah, I hope to see you very soon on here. Thank you so much to old and new subscribers, and I can't wait to continue to grow. I will see you in the next one. Peace out.